This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Good evening. Tonight the spotlight falls on North London. We find ourselves at the home of Arsenal. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And we're getting down to the wire in the UEFA Champions League. Tonight, the first leg of the semi-final coming right up. It's Arsenal against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, it could be cagey and it could be tight, but we've got some of the best players on view here, and they'll want to show just how good they really are. I can't wait for this tie to start.
Here are the starters for Arsenal. William Saliba starts alongside Gabriel in central defence. Gabriel Martinelli plays with Bukayo Saka on the flanks. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Nuno Mendes plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Ousmane Dembele. And the match is underway. Intelligent threaded pass here. Dembele. Really good build-up, but no end product. Nice looking pass. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the shot. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Trossard. Martin Ødegaard. Now in possession, Trossard. Return to Ødegaard. Ødegaard. The verdict is offside here. Dembele. Oh, nice ball over the top. And teammates around him. Nice weight on the pass. Ødegaard. Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save.
Well, he's just pulled off a remarkable save there. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Now, how about the short corner? Well, that was never likely to trouble the keeper. Well, Bukayo Saka is a player capable of taking any game by the scruff of the neck. Stuart, what are you looking forward to seeing from him?
Well, whether it's over 10 yards or 50 yards, he's absolutely rapid. And on his day...
And a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important can that prove to be?
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Dembele.
Martin Ødegaard. Saka. It's with Ødegaard. Options in the centre. Now to the front post. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Can the owner of the red car registration BGO4DOM please return to your vehicle? The lights are on.
Dembele. Dembele. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Oh, he's through here. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Hakimi. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Trossard. Now in possession, Trossard. Well, spot on with that challenge. Trying to open up the defence. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here we can see it again. It's a beautifully weighted ball behind the back line. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. And snuffing out the danger. Zaire Emery. Throw in here for PSG. Promising possession this. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, it petered out. Could be dangerous. A small stop here. Martinelli. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Ferreira. Zaire Emery. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. Dembele. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, the play just breaking down a bit here. This might be ideal for the counter. Ødegaard. And here's Martinelli. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, very effective play in possession. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
Now, how about the short corner? There's the cut back. Oh, this looks useful. Vigorous defending. Oh, blocked it. Mikel Merino. Now in possession, Trossard. Perfect tackle. Vitor Ferreira. Oh, moving it nicely. Could be. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Martin Ødegaard. Saka. Interception to snuff out the danger. Oh, great vision. Real chance. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Mikel Merino. Getting in there to intercept. What a block! Real chance. Well, body on the line again, no problem. Well, mopping up defensively. Dembele. Opportunity. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. So PSG hold the lead, and they have the corner now. Fired over by Ousmane Dembele. And did his job defensively. Might lead to a chance. An amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
Dembele tasked with taking the corner. Well, no end product. Just the challenge that was required. Gabriel Martinelli. Gives it a go. And it's gone in. Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 11.
Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the home of Arsenal. Well, Ousmane Dembele stamped his authority on the first half. What did you make of his performance?
Yeah, I think he'd be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal and a good overall performance from him. But the next goal is going to be key, I think.
And the second half has begun here in North London. Martinelli. PSG recovering possession well. Dembele. Well, he keeps going. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Ferreira. Dembele on the ball. Vitor Ferreira. Warren Zaire-Emery. Now with Hakimi. Are they going to forge ahead? Palmed away by the keeper. And it could be an opportunity for PSG to take the lead from a corner. Playing it short. This looks promising. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Bukayo Saka. Arsenal did well to win back possession. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Hakimi. Able to skip past his man. Shaping to shoot. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Martinelli. Arsenal pushing forward with options available, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. A real opening now. Oh, so near, off the post. And PSG will have a throw-in. Substitution it is for PSG. Vitor Ferreira. Oh, good vision. And in the back of the net for PSG. That lead extended to 2 now.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Martin Ødegaard. Dembele. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Martin Ødegaard. Ødegaard. And Arsenal unable to retain possession. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Timely intervention. Good idea. Marino. Oh, that is marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, he's an imposing figure in those situations. That's a great save.
Coming onto the pitch, number 29, Kai Havertz.
They take it short. Dangerous ball. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Havertz! And able to get a body in the way. Dembele. Vitor Ferreira. And PSG pushing forward with options available. Oh, surely. Marvellous anticipation. Now the counter-attack looks on. Gabriel Martinelli. Ødegaard. And here's Rice. Can he get one back? And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Is this the moment? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Delivering it. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Saka. And Kai Havertz. Just the challenge that was required. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? A chance perhaps. Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
Over it comes. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Well, threat averted. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, that is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal.
So back in action, and Arsenal just one behind now.
Havertz.
Can he find the right pass? Fabian. Nicely cut out. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Martin Ødegaard. Time and the scoreline against Arsenal. But still they're in this. Cuts it back. Well, at this stage of the game, you have to be more ruthless.
Well, that just might be their last chance. What a miss that is.
Hernandez. Now with Hakimi. Well, a growing sense of frustration. Just can't get near the ball. Wonderfully weighted pass. No failure to keep the ball by PSG. Gabriel Martinelli. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. Strong but fair tackle. Flag raised for offside. And snuffed out the danger immediately. PSG looking dangerous, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. Ramos. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? And no problems at all for the keeper. Fabian. Ramos. He's protecting it well. And possession given away. Hakimi. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Full time then, and job done for PSG. They will carry an advantage with them into the second leg.
Yeah, that was a tight game, and I think they just about deserve their lead. But it's a slender one, and they'll certainly need to defend well in the second leg if they're to reach the final.
Well, no doubt about it. Ousmane Dembele certainly caught the eye. Interested to know what you made of him.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.